Hello, good evening everyone. I think I'm audible. And I. So, this is going to be the first class for getting you in sync with what is required to crack the logical reasoning puzzles in CAT. Okay, this is the prerequisite. So basically, I would train you how to think. Today we'll be doing this. The agenda of the entire session is how to think. Ready for that? How to think? Wow. You might be thinking that don't you even know how to think? It's like आज तक तो मेरे को सोचना नहीं आता था. YouTube is like, YouTube just opens your eyes in some cases and you get to realize कि आज तक तो मैं दही भी गलत खा रहा था. आज तक मुझे सोचना भी नहीं आ रहा था. मुझे आज तक सोना भी नहीं आता था. Something like that. Do you know how to think? How many if you know how to think? Today we are going to learn that what makes humans thinkers. Thinking about the right thing. All right. So logical reasoning is composed a lot of different subtopics like linear and circular arrangements. Devina, wow, that's a clever comment. I was waiting for some comments. You know how to overthink. Okay, let's see how much you overthink today. Distribution. These are certain topics from which logical reasoning puzzles are made. Ranking, games and tournaments, number puzzles, binary puzzles, pattern-based puzzles, and many more. So today we would start with, some kind of warm-up. It's like warm-up to the real CAT, the logical reasoning. And people have to do a lot of things to, understand how logic works. By the way, the syllabus of logical reasoning in CAT is not exactly, I would say, specific or determined or fixed. It keeps on changing every time because there can be multiple concepts mixed in one to get one puzzle. So today we'll be doing some very, basic puzzles through which we'll start thinking rightly. Is the volume low for everyone? Or is it for Manu only? By the way, जनता की बेहद मांग पे मैंने अपना वो माइक चेंज करा लिया है. Okay, so let's start with a very basic puzzle. A man has 12 sons and each of his sons has one sister. How many children the man has? Of course, this is not a CAT level question, but we'll start thinking with very basic things and we'll move ahead with the difficult puzzles. So tell me the answer. Hey Arjun. Wow, we have so many smart people over here. Lakshya CAT ka exam is in the month of November, last Sunday of November. Wow. Everyone got 13. Samruddhi got 12. किसी का 24 तो नहीं आ रहा? चलो, बढ़िया. So 12 sons, and even if there is one daughter in the family, that daughter will be a sister to all the 12 sons. So we have 13 children, of course. No prizes for guessing this. Coming to the next one, the three people, Joseph, Kevin, and Nicholas, the three brothers. And the following statements about them are all true. Joseph is not the youngest. Kevin is the oldest. Nicholas is not the oldest, whose age is in between the other two. Lakshika, I think I told you already. Last Sunday of November. हर साल ऐसे ही होता है. So the question is not that difficult, but I would like to tell how to how to think for these kind of puzzles. So we have like 3 blank spaces: the oldest, the middle one, and the youngest. Joseph is not the youngest. Kevin is the oldest. So here we must understand that how we approach any kind of problem. This is a simple problem, people can do it, but the approach is we will choose a statement that is the fixed statement, a definite statement. Which one of these statements is definite here? Definite, जो पता है कि इससे हमारा आंसर एक तो आ ही जाएगा. One position is fixed. That is Kevin, right? Kevin is the oldest. We are sure that Kevin is the oldest. We'll put Kevin over here. All right? So, whenever we have a lot of statements in a logical reasoning puzzle, we start with the statement which is fixed, which will give you the fixed position of at least one person. All right? Path for sigma in the month of September. So Kevin is the fixed statement. Now other two, Joseph is not the youngest. That means he'll come in between. Nicholas is not the oldest. Not the oldest. He goes there. So Joseph is the answer. Of course, not a, I would say not a difficult puzzle, but now we understand that which statement has to be picked first. Coming to next one. Alex ranked 9th from the top and 38th from the bottom in a class. How many students are there in the class? Ninth from the top, 38th from the bottom. कितने students हैं class के अंदर? Forty-six, yeah, of course, that is the right answer. So, see what happens. This is Alex, and 9 from the top. That means there are 1, 2, 3 till 8 people above him, and he is 38th from the bottom. 38th from the bottom. So, if I go like this, this 9th becomes 38th. So, if I add 38 and 9, if I add 38 and 9, what is happening? The position of Alex has been counted twice, isn't it? Right? So if I add 9 and 38, because 9 and 38 overlap, that means the position of Alex has been counted twice. We need to subtract one position from that. So the answer is 46. Is that clear? This is how we should think. Okay? This is how you guys thought? Right? It's the same approach, everyone? The next one. There are 2 girls, women. One of the women above is named Kaylee and the other is named Inara. They each make a statement about who they are, as shown. We know that at least one of them is lying. What color is Inara's dress? It can be either black or white. Either black or white. Tell me the answer. Anam says it's black. Okay, Anam. Shagun, Sachi, they feel the same. Rashi feels it's white. All right. So I think this is the first question in which we are getting different answers. As I said, that slowly I will increase the level of thinking. Okay, let's check it out. By the way, we know that at least one of them is lying. What does that mean? Either one is lying or both are lying. Right? We are sure about one thing, that both are not telling the truth. there's a chapter in logical reasoning that is called binary logic, in which we discuss about these things. So this is the basic question of it. हाँ रितेश बता रहा हूँ मैं. So there's one thing for sure that no, both of them cannot be telling true, isn't it? दोनों सच्चे नहीं हो सकते. तो एक काम करते हैं. Let us assume that this girl in white is saying truth, and this girl is, she is lying. Okay. So when I assume that, that means this girl is Kaylee for sure. She's saying the truth. And this girl is lying. She is saying, I am Inara. If she is lying, that means she is also Kaylee. Isn't it? Her statement will be false. So if I assume the first woman to be truth teller, second to be liar, then both will be Kayleys. Not possible. दोनों का नाम एक तो हो नहीं सकता. What if I assume that she tells the truth? That means she is Inara. That means this girl will be telling the lie. She says, I am Kaylee, which is a lie. That means she is Inara. Now again, this case is contradictory because both can't be Inara. Isn't it? Is that right? So if I assume one of them to be the liar, then both the cases in which I assume her to be liar or her to be liar, I said lawyer, by the way, not much difference, liar or lawyer. So both of them are not telling the truth, that is for sure. One of them is lying, not really, because we have kind of checked that. The only possibility is that both of them are liars. Both of them are lying. Okay? That means she is Kaylee and she is Inara. Inara is wearing the white dress. Those who said black, now they might be thinking that they don't know how to think. Right? I think you think right, but your thought is not what I think is right. Wow, that just made a statement. Okay. Chalo. So let's go to the next question now. Animesh, joke was dark, yeah. Next one. The school nurse is recording the heights of 5 students in a class. When comparing their heights, the students find that Alex is taller than Brian, but shorter than Charlie. Daniel is taller than Edward, but shorter than Alex. Who is the tallest? No, Manu, there will be only one answer. दोनों लड़के झूठ बोल रही हैं. Okay, I'll just go there. Both are liars. ये जो बोलती हैं झूठ ही बोलती हैं. इनकी जिंदगी में सच कभी नहीं बोला. ना अपने नाम के बारे में, ना अपनी उम्र के बारे में, ना वेट के बारे में. ओके? ठीक है? They are liars. Pathetic liars. ये बोल रही मेरा नाम केली है. झूठ बोल रही है ये. She's Inara. Right? So, but she's wearing white dress. That is something which is true. हमें दिखाई दे रहा है. She's wearing white. Answer is white. Cool. Zisha, both cannot be telling truth. In the question it is given. We know that at least one of them is lying. Both truth तो है ही नहीं. Now is that clear, everyone? People who did not get the logic, now is it clear? Both cannot be true. If one of them is lying, then the cases are contradictory. All right. Right there, yeah. Nice question. No, very simple, but it can actually, kind of bamboozle you. Coming to this one. Okay. Dev, I think now you got the logic, right? Well, Alex is taller than Brian. I'm using inequality symbols. A is greater than B, but shorter than Charlie. A is height is less than Charlie. Daniel is taller than Edward, but shorter than Alex. Who is the tallest? Who is the tallest? So there's one thing for sure. See, if I look at this, kind of in decreasing order, A will be greater than D and D is greater than E. That is given to us. It's also known that Charlie is greater than Alex, and Alex chota B hai. B can be anywhere. It can be after A or after D or after E. We don't really care. We are sure about one thing, that Charlie is the tallest. And by the way, we can get the heights of two people definitely, the taller one and the second taller one. Charlie is the tallest and the second one will be Alex, isn't it? Right? So there can be one more question, that for how many people can we determine the height, the range? It will be 2. Okay. No, Dharya, for Brian we are not really sure. Alright, Brian can be after Alex as well. Question का आंसर तो Charlie है, लेकिन Brian can be after Alex as well. We can only talk about Charlie and Alex and nobody else. Right? This is something which you need to understand. Coming to the next one, crack the code. So let's say you are a person who loves numbers. There are certain clues given to you. 682, it says one number is right and wrong and well placed. कोई एक इनमें सही है और सही जगह पे भी है. Nothing is right. So we have 5 clues over here and you tell me what will be the correct sequence. You have got a minute for that. Nice questions, isn't it? 1 minute for this one. Their Priya says cannot be determined. Well, who is going to answer this? जून में क्या होगा? अच्छा, नेक्स्ट जून. हाँ, लक्षिता, फर्स्ट ईयर नेक्स्ट जून को स्टार्ट होता है. लक्षिका, there is a CAT exam in the month of November. Then the result comes out in the month of January, the first week. Then you have a call for personal interview and writing ability. So it's a total 3 to 4 months long, kind of duration, the entire testing. People have come up with the answers. Let's see how many were correct. All right. Okay, let's do this. So as I told you earlier that we have to look at the statement is definite. Which statement is definite over here? Which statement is definite over here? The second one. Nothing is correct. That means neither 7 nor 3 nor 8 is correct. 7, 3, 8 are incorrect. They're not possible. So wherever we have 7, 3 or 8, we'll just reject that. Is that clear, everyone? Listen to me carefully. Those who cannot understand, we are taking the definite statement. Okay, that is the first. So there are a lot of take-home lessons in today's session. That what you have to actually look at to get to the answer. Okay, 7, 3, 8. Now the next step is we should eliminate all the 3s, all the 7s and all the 8s. So wherever 3, no, there's no 3. 8 is there. Let's eliminate that. Eliminate that. 7 is also eliminated. All right. So all these things are gone now. Cool. Cool. Now the third step should be, again, a definite thing. So in all these 5 codes, in this we have rejected 2. Only 1 is left. One number is correct but wrongly placed. That means 0 is correct, but its position is wrong. Do you understand this? 0 would not be in third position, that is for sure. Is that cool? Clear? Is that clear, everyone? Okay. It also says that 2 numbers are correct but at wrong places. 0 is correct for sure, but it is at wrong place. That means 0 is not at third position, not at second position, it has to be on the first position. Is that clear, everyone? Do you get this? All of you? Cool. So 0 has to be at the first position. We are sure about that. Okay. What else? Here we had one number is correct and well placed. Here we have 2 numbers are correct but at wrong places. So 0 is for sure. We have got that. Now 2 or 6, one has to be correct. Here one number is correct but at wrong place. At wrong place. So as we can see, one number is correct. 2 numbers are correct. So 6 is common to all of them. That means 6 has to be correct. 6 has to be correct. It is correct and well placed? No. It's not well placed because at the first position we have 0. Having said that, we come to conclusion that 6 is not correct. 2 has to be correct. Getting it? Correct and well placed. 2 comes here. Now, 6 is wrong. And this statement also accommodated 2 and 0 correct but wrong places because it's 0 and 2 like this. In between we need something. One number is correct but wrong placed. If 1 was correct, it would have been in the middle. Here also middle, but it should not be there. Sahi hai or wrong place bhi hai. Sahi and wrong place. That means 4 is correct. It should be coming over here. So correct answer is 0, 4, 2. Is that clear, everyone? I would like you to take a minute and try to understand this. And still, if you have some query, tell me in the comments. Okay? Okay. Take a minute. Try to think first of all. All right. Should I explain again? I think some people have not got it yet. I'll do it again. Now, listen very carefully. Okay, I'll go step by step. ठीक है. Dipankar, of course, not a cat level question. We are just doing, this agenda of this session is to, start the basics of logical reasoning so that you know how to think. Okay. First step is this. Nothing is correct. That means 7, 3 and 8 cannot be there. So wherever we have 7, 3 or 8, we'll just reject that. First step clear or not, everyone? Red knife, an hour and a half. Okay. So though the people who have not got it correct, just tell me, the first step is clear, all of you. Now, one number is correct and well placed, that is there. And in this, so after this, we'll look at the fifth hint. Why? Because the fifth hint, out of these three, 2 are already rejected. So this is something which we can be sure about. Okay, cool. So one number is correct, but wrong place. That means 0 is the correct number. 0 should be there. 0 should be there, it's wrong placed. That means, okay, let me do it this way. I will just write 0 and cross it. 0 should be there. 0 can be in either of first two places. Okay, cool. I'll just encircle 0 for the sake of reference. What else? Third statement. Wherever we have 0, we'll start with that now. Okay, so basically it is a connection. Whatever you get definite, from that we move to the other step. Where do we have 0? Okay, we have 0 over here. Two numbers are correct but wrong places. 0 is correct, that is for sure, and it is at wrong place. 0 cannot be in second place. We are sure about that. Is that clear? 0 सही है, गलत था, गलत जगह पे था. यहाँ 2 सही हैं. We don't know 2 or 6 which is correct, but 0 is for sure correct and it is at wrong place. That means 0 cannot be at first or third position, second or third position. It has to be in the first position. Let's put 0 in the first position. Cool. Is that clear, everyone? Clear? Okay. Now what? Two numbers are correct but wrong places. So now we have to take two different cases. So let's assume, I'll change the color for your sake of understanding. Let's assume that 2 is correct. Okay. I'm assuming 2 is correct. 2 is correct but it is the wrong position. 2 is correct. So let's pick over here. Okay. We have 2 in 2 places. I'm taking cases. Either 2 is correct or 6 is correct. Okay. So when 2 is correct here and at wrong place, 2 has to be in third position, which is satisfied by the first statement. One number is correct and well placed. That means 2 must be coming over here. 2 must be coming over here, isn't it? Right. Which further means that 6 is wrong. Because this statement only one can be right. 6 is wrong here as well. Here as well. Okay. Everything becomes wrong except 1 and 4. Among 1 and 4, one number is correct but wrong placed. One number is correct but wrong placed. So in our answer, what is left? We got the numbers in the first and third positions. Second position is still vacant. Second position में आना चाहिए 1 या 4 में से कोई एक. Is that right? So if 1 was correct, it would be coming to second position, but then this statement would be contradicted. Yes or no? इनमें जो सही है वो गलत जगह पे है. Is that right? Are you getting me? Tell me in the comments. 1 और 4 में जो सही है वो गलत जगह पे है. अगर 1 सही होता तो यहां पहुंच जाता, तो सही जगह पे होता. That means 1 is wrong, 4 is correct. So 4 should be coming over here. The answer is 0, 4, 2. Clear to all of you? Yes or no? Is that clear? Nobody is commenting at all. Yes. Great. Nice question, no? See, this session is so interesting. Very simple things, but still we can get it wrong. So these are the fundamentals of understanding logical reasoning question. Coming to the next one. Again, one more code. One number is correct. Okay. Tell me. Now you guys have tell me how to solve it. Okay. So I'll behave like a student. You'll behave like teachers. All 334 of you. So which statement should be taken first? Which statement should be taken first. LRDI, I think there's a lag. Second statement, very good. So let's pick the second statement. Nothing is correct. Nothing is correct. Now this means 8, 4, 9. So we will eliminate all the 8s, all the 4s, all the 9s. Very good. 8, 9 चला गया. कहीं और है क्या 8, 9? 9 यहाँ पे चला गया. Now tell me, which statement should we pick? After this, which statement should we pick? Which should be picked? The fifth statement, isn't it? The fifth statement. Why? Because the fifth statement says to eliminate one number is correct but wrong place. One is correct, but one will not be in the third position. Very good. So now what should we pick? We should pick the statement which has got 1 in it. It is here. Two numbers are correct but wrong places. ये पढ़ते ही हमें समझ में एक बात आ जाती है. क्या यहां पे ये wrong है. Third position is wrong for 1. Second position is also wrong for 1. That means the only position left for 1 is the first one. Cool. Very good. Great. Perfect. What else can we pick now? One number is correct and well placed. Now listen to me. 9 is wrong for sure. If 7 was correct, it would have come in the first position, which is already occupied by 1. That means 7 is wrong, 3 is correct. We'll write 3 over here. Is that clear, everyone? Which also satisfies this. Venki, are you my student? Are you someone else? I tell you what, see. I am not taking too much time. I'm trying to make 350 odd people understand things. Okay? So, I have made the questions. I'm taking time just to make people understand. If I go at my speed, then there will be no point of teaching, right? I think you get that. So, I know you are smart. But so other people also. There are some people who get it slow. My work is to be with everyone. Okay? I hope you get that. This is satisfied, 3 and 1. Numbers correct but wrong places. 7 is wrong. Alright, 7 is wrong. One number is correct but wrongly placed. 1 is correct but wrongly placed. So if I assume 2 to be true, 2 to be correct, then it would be coming either on first or third position, which is already occupied. That means 5 is correct, it's wrongly placed, so 5 would come here. 153 is the answer. राशि यार एक काम करो, तुम ही लोग आगे पढ़ा दो, मैं कर दूं कैमरा ऑन तुम लोग के लिए. सबका आ चुका है आंसर. 350 लोग हैं यहाँ पे और मेरे हिसाब से 100 लोग का है सिर्फ. मत करो ये सब करना है तो आप जा सकते हो. नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल. आई एम कूल विद पीपल हु वांट टू लर्न. So this is your homework now. This one. Crack the code. Okay. One session is over. Tell me in the comments. Take the screenshot. I'll move to the next one. I think you have taken the screenshot. Now, take screenshot of this also. These two will be your homework. Okay? This also is your homework. Now comes the next part. Before this, I would like you to do a puzzle. This puzzle. This is a great puzzle, I think. In an apparel store, there are 3 boxes containing hats. The boxes are labeled incorrectly. The labels say black hats, brown hats, and black and brown hats. If you're allowed, Samruddhi, in the comments, you can answer in the comments. Okay, Samruddhi? Once the session is over. If you're allowed to choose a box, what is the minimum number of times that you will have to draw a hat from that box to correctly determine the contents of every box? Previous slide, Bhavna. No, this is something we will do later. Do this one first. Dear Priyo, let's assume that there are infinite hats. Okay, that's not a problem. It can be many hats. Cool. So a lot of you're getting different answers. And Venki and Rashi, the people, they are really smart guys. Their answer is correct. Well done. And I read it the first time itself. There's no need of writing it 5 times. I read that already. The answer is 1, but let's see how. Okay. Well, let's do one thing. What is possible? What is possible? That's what we have to realize. Okay. So, the labels are black, then we have brown, and then we have black and brown. I'm writing it B and B. Okay? Because we will come to that. Black, brown, and B and B. Black and brown. Okay. So these are the labels. These are the labels. But the reality I will be writing in the columns. So there are 2 possibilities over here. If I assume that this one is brown and this one is black and this one is black and brown, okay? ठीक है? क्या पता ये हो अंदर? Is that right? The other possibility is this one was black, this one was black and brown, and this one was brown. So tell me everyone, do we have any other possibility? Yes or no? Do we have any other possibility? There is no other possibility, isn't it? Only two cases are possible. So the person who labeled the boxes, he did not know what is there, he just labeled them, and in reality, these two things were possible. This is the reality. All right. Now, as a thinking individual, you understand that there are these two possibilities. So, what are you going to do? Where do we have, in which box, in which label do we have definite possibilities? We have definite possibilities in the third label. It's either brown or black. But here we do not have definite possibilities. If I pick a hat from black, I might get black. If I pick it from brown, I might get brown. I won't be definite. I'd be confused. But here I'm sure. In this column we have definite answers. That means if I pick one hat from B and B, I'll get the answer. If I get a brown hat, then it's the first possibility. I'll rearrange the labels correctly. If I get a black hat, I'll rearrange accordingly. Is that clear? नहीं प्रियंका, सिर्फ एक बार करना पड़ेगा, because there are only two possibilities. See, if you are allowed, that means you are a person who thinks, who is intelligent. The intelligent person gets to know only two possibilities are there. If you pick brown, then this will be correct possibilities. If you pick black, this will be correct labels. Cool? Got it, everyone, now? Very beautiful question, isn't it? रितेश, हिंदी में बताऊं मैं? ठीक है, देखो, लेबल्स थे ब्लैक, ब्राउन, ब्लैक एंड ब्राउन. तो असलियत में क्या रहा होगा? जो ब्लैक एंड ब्राउन था वो गलत लेबल था, झूठा था. सच्चाई क्या होगी? या तो उसमें ब्राउन होगा या ब्लैक होगा, है ना? या ब्लैक होगा या तो ब्राउन होगा, कुछ और. ब्लैक एंड ब्राउन तो नहीं होगा क्योंकि रॉन्ग लेबल है. तो अगर ब्राउन था तो ब्राउन लेबल पे ब्लैक रहा होगा और ब्लैक पे ब्लैक एंड ब्राउन रहा होगा, है ना? ब्राउन पे ब्राउन तो आ ही नहीं सकता क्योंकि गलत था वो. इज दैट क्लियर? या फिर ये ब्लैक, इसमें ब्लैक हैट्स रही होंगी, इसमें ब्लैक रही होंगी, तो ब्लैक वाले में ब्लैक नहीं हो सकती, ब्लैक वाले में ब्राउन होगी, कि सारे लेवल्स गलत हैं. तो दो ही पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं. तो तुम वहां जाओगे और तुम्हें मालूम पड़ जाएगा कि ये दो चीजें होनी चाहिए. तुम्हें लेबल सही करने हैं. तुम एक हैट निकालो, तुम्हें मिलेगी ब्राउन, तुम बोलोगे ठीक है, तो लेबल सही कर देते हैं. ब्लैक मिली तब भी तुम निकाल लोगे. तो बेसिकली एक बार निकालो तब भी आंसर आ जाएगा. क्लियर मनु? आई थिंक इट्स क्लियर नाउ. कूल. बहुत मस्त सवाल है ये. आज जाके पूछना दोस्तों से, अपने दोस्तों से, भाई बहन, पापा मम्मी, हर किसी से. ओके, बाय द वे, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ atmosphere in your homes or your group of friends when you try to solve puzzles or probably ask puzzles to each other? Exactly, धैर्य. कितने लोग हैं घर में ऐसा माहौल है कि आज चलो मम्मी एक सवाल पूछता हूं मैं आपसे, सॉल्व करते हैं? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू डू दैट? स्टार्ट डूइंग दिस. लॉजिक इज एवरीवेयर. द नेक्स्ट वन. देयर आर श्रेया वेल. तो कल क्या होगा? कल जब मैं नेक्स्ट सेशन जब मैं आऊंगा, मैं पूछूंगा आप लोगों से कितने लोगों ने किससे किससे पूछा है और मजा आया कि नहीं. ओके धारिया. Oh, Garima, wow. Say hi to your dad. There are 80 balls which look identical. All the balls are of same weight except one which is heavier. In how many minimum weighing with a beam balance can you find the heavier ball? I give you 1 minute. बीम बैलेंस मतलब तराजू ऋषभ. All right, so I can see a lot of answers. Deprio says maximum 40, minimum 2, called option 4 times. Okay. Deprio, how you came to minimum 2? I'm interested in knowing this. Deprio, would you explain how it can be 2? Any idea? Forty one side and then Himmat, I think from second year you can start preparing for CAT. 40 balls each side से थोड़ी ना होगा. हमें एक एग्जैक्ट बतानी है कौन सी बॉल हेवियर है. एग्जैक्टली वन बॉल आउट ऑफ दोज 80. Okay, here there are two things, in these kind of questions there is a best case scenario and there's a worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. I'll tell you what that means. See, so first of all, of course, in the first iteration I'll divide this into two different groups. 40 or 40 each, out of which one will be heavier, of course, isn't it? One will be heavier. Okay. Well, so the one which is heavier, let's say this one is heavier, we'll eliminate this one. This one is heavier, we'll divide this into two groups of equal balls. This 20 each. All right. And now wait again. Let's say this one is heavier, we'll eliminate this one and then break it into two parts again, 10 each. That is third iteration. All right, let's say this one is heavier, eliminate this. Now, in the fourth, I can just make it 5 each, out of which one will be heavier. यहाँ तक सबका आ चुका होगा, isn't it? Fourth. Now comes the fifth iteration, in which let's say this one is heavier, this is eliminated. In the fifth iteration, we have 5 balls, right? So I can take 2 in one pan. तराजू के एक तरफ दो लिया एक तरफ और एक को बाहर रखा. All right. Now listen to me very carefully. This is the best case. See, if we do this and these two are equal in weight, तराजू हिला ही नहीं, तराजू वहीं का वहीं रह गया. That means in the fifth iteration we'll get the answer. Yes or no? Right? कि जो बाहर निकली थी वही सबसे भारी थी. अगर ये दोनों में बराबर वेट हो गया इन दोनों का, that means this one is the heaviest. This is the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is जो बाहर निकला है वो हैवी नहीं था. इनमें से कोई एक हैवी दिख रहा है, जो हैवी दिख रहा है उसको मैंने सिक्स्थ आइटरेशन में फिर से एक एक करके वे कर लिया. So best case scenario में I am getting 5, worst case I am getting 6. Is that clear? Exactly. All of you got that? है ना? Best case 5 is the answer, worst case 6 is the answer. तो आंसर क्या होना चाहिए? Should the answer be 5 or 6? This is where logic comes in, logic kicks in. I told you today we have to think about how to think. क्या करें? What should be the answer? Yes, Abhinav. What's the real answer? We should always take the worst case. Exactly. Answer is 6. See, logically speaking, अगर वर्स्ट केस सामने आ गया तो आंसर 5 तो हो ही नहीं सकता, isn't it? और बेस्ट केस भी आ गया तब भी आंसर 5 हो सकता है. ठीक है, हमने एक्स्ट्रा एक कर दिया. राइट. We should always take the worst case, not the best case. Answer is 6, not 5. So in the real life also, how do we plan things? क्या हम ऐसा मानते हैं कि चलो देखो अभी मैं कैट की तैयारी करूंगा, ठीक है, उसके बाद मुझे सारे क्वेश्चन कर लूंगा, दिन में 1000 सवाल कर लूंगा, है ना, 3 महीने में मैं 50 लाख सवाल कर लूंगा, हर मॉक में टॉप कर जाऊंगा, कैट एग्जाम देने जाऊंगा, मेरी तबीयत भी सही रहेगी, ठंड भी नहीं लगेगी, है ना, मैं टाइम पे पहुंच भी जाऊंगा अपने सेंटर पे, वहाँ जाऊंगा, सारे सवाल मेरे को पहले से आते होंगे, पेपर भी यूज़ नहीं करना पड़ेगा, सवाल देखूंगा, खट से आंसर मार दूंगा, जैसे इस क्लास में 2 लोग कर रहे थे अभी सवाल पहले देखे होंगे, मैं भी वो भी कर दूंगा, 100% डायल भी आ जाएंगे, फिर मेरे को GD PI ऐड आएगा, वहाँ भी मैं सब कुछ सही कर दूंगा. दैट इज़ द बेस्ट केस. सो डू वी प्रिपेयर फॉर द बेस्ट केस? नॉट रियली. सो लॉजिक comes from reality, not from expectations. I hope you got that. Yes, 6 to be certain. Red knife, that's the right way of thinking. To be certain, we need to do it 6 times. ठीक है ना? I hope you got the idea. Dharya, in that also, in the worst case, we will take the worst case. I got it. 3 can be done, 3 parts, but then also we won't get the exact answer in 4 parts, in 4 iterations. Right? There. In that case also, in the case of 27, the one that you will take out, if that is the heaviest, then you'll get the answer. Otherwise, you'll still have to do it again and again. Right? That will work if you have a multiple of 3. Okay, there. That's an approach. If let's say there were 81 balls, in that case, we would have done it that way. So I just told you why not the best case. Because you won't be certain. Next one. Madhu is picking out balls randomly from a box containing 60 colored balls, 15 green, 12 red, 11 blue, 10 yellow, 8 black and 4 white. What is the minimum number of balls Madhu needs to pick to ensure that he has, Madhu she honi chahiye, chalo koi baat nahi, he has at least 9 balls of the same color. सपना अगर अदर 40 में तो हम वो उठा लेते. मैंने तो बोला जो हैवी है उसको उठा लो, मैंने ये बोला. Nano shaded 5 in 2 and 2, and then one I took outside. One ball that remained was, it was weighed afterwards in the next iteration. लक्षिका, आप अपने 3rd ईयर के 5th सेमेस्टर में होगे और एग्जाम कैट का हो जाएगा. ठीक है? If you have these kind of doubts, you can just connect to me, reach out to the support staff of iQuanta and ask them to talk to, Abhishek. My name is Abhishek. So they'll connect you to me, and in case you have, queries about the preparation of CAT and the calendar and everything. Zia Rahman has got the answer. He said it's 45, so does Dharya. Shripada also says 45. Wow. How come 45? The answer is C. How you guys got 45 here? Ritik, in GMAT, the verbal ability is at a bit higher level. Reasoning is at lower level, and so is mathematics. Okay, Zia. Life throws curved balls at times. No, not permutation question, Samruddhi. It's proper logical question. Okay. So 45 is correct. Well done, guys. See what is going to happen over here. So let's say I need 9 balls, at least 9 of the same color. Okay. So let's say I pick 8 balls and all those 8 were green. Okay. I'm assuming. Amit, this is the last question. I pick 8 more, all of them are red. I pick 8 more, all of them are blue. All right. I pick 8 more, all of them are yellow. ठीक है? है ना? क्या पता ऐसा ना भी हो? That's also possible. So now to make sure that at least 9 of same color are there, we need to pick 8 and 4 as well. For example, if I pick all 8, maybe I get all blacks. There's no 9th black. Worst case चल रहा है और मेरे को 4 white भी उठाने पड़ेंगे. So let's say if I pick 4, all of them can be white and rest will be other colors. If I pick 4 plus 8, 12, probably I'll get black and white, but there'll be no 9 also the same color, isn't it? So I think it's clear. So basically I have to pick 8 balls if possible from all the colors and all the balls that are less than 9 in number. Once I have done that, सबसे बुरा मेरे साथ क्या हो सकता है? I'll tell you, भावना. I'll tell you. ये करने सबसे बुरा क्या हो सकता है? सबसे बुरा ये हो सकता है, सुनना ध्यान से बात को. सबसे बुरा ये हो सकता है कि मेरे पास 8 ग्रीन हो या 8 रेड हो या 8 ब्लू हो या 8 येलो हो. ब्लैक व्हाइट छोड़ देते हैं, वो तो 9 से कम है. Understood? The worst that can happen, that is I get 8 balls of all the colors, but I don't get the 9th ball. Isn't it? Is that right? Yeah, Riya, I'll go to that. अभी ध्यान से सुनना. अभी आंसर मत सोचो, जो मैंने किया है उसमें क्या मिलेगा मेरे को. अगर मैंने ऐसा कर दिया तो एट मैक्स क्या हो सकता है, बुरे से बुरा क्या हो सकता है कि 9 बॉल सेम कलर की नहीं आई, 8 बॉल हर कलर की आ गई. किस्मत बिल्कुल खराब है. अभी तक आई हैव पिक्ड हाउ मेनी? आई हैव पिक्ड 44 balls. I picked 44 balls and the worst that can happen is, ध्यान से सुनो, the worst that can happen is that I got 8 green, 8 red, 8 blue, 8 yellow, 8 black and 4 white. That is the worst can happen. 9th ball same color की आई ही नहीं मेरे पास. Isn't it? So I will pick one more ball, just one more ball, and I'll ensure कि मुझे किसी एक कलर का 9 बॉल मिल जाएगा. Got it everyone? समझ में आ गया? So whenever we have a question like this, जैसे 9 बॉल से तो 8 सबके निकाल दो और बाद में +1 कर दो. That is how we do it. This is something which tells you how to think towards solving any particular puzzle. Pridhi, clear now? Red nice. That's nice. मनु ठीक है, मैं एक बार हिंदी बता देता हूँ, हिंदी में भी. देखो, पता है तुमने क्या किया? तुम गई, मनु गए, आई एम नॉट श्योर, तुम गई और तुमने क्या किया? तुमने उठा लिए 44 बॉल्स. इसको हटाते हैं अभी. 44 बॉल्स. तुमने 44 बॉल्स जब उठाए ना, तो तुम्हें क्या दिखाई दे रहा है? किस्मत बहुत ख़राब थी. तुम्हें दिखाई दिया कि तुमने उठाए 9 मिले ही नहीं. 44 उठाने के बाद भी 9 नहीं मिले. तुम्हारे पास 8 आ गए ग्रीन, 9वां नहीं आया. 8 आ गए रेड, 9वां नहीं आया. 8 11 आ गए, मतलब 8 ब्लू वाले आ गए पर 9वां नहीं आया. 8 येलो वाले आ गए पर 9वां नहीं आया. ब्लैक और वाइट तो वैसे भी 9 नहीं है, ये तो आ ही नहीं सकते. तो बेसिकली तुमने जब सारी चीज़ें उठा ली 8 8 8 करके, तो तुम कितना उठा सकती हो? इतना, विच इज इक्वल टू 44. इजंट इट? तो 44 बॉल्स उठाने के बाद भी आपके पास एक भी कलर की 9 बॉल्स नहीं आई. है ना? आदित्य वही समझा रहा हूं मैं। 44 बॉल उठाने के बाद भी किस्मत इतनी खराब थी कि हर किसी की 8-8 ही बाहर आई, 9 भी नहीं आई। लेकिन एक बात जरूर है, जैसे ही मैं एक बॉल और उठाऊंगा वो या तो ग्रीन, या तो रेड, या तो ब्लू, या तो येलो ही होगी, है ना? है ना? इज दैट क्लियर? मनन मैक्स नहीं है। वर्स्ट केस लेते हैं व्हेन यू हैव टू बी सर्टेन दैट यू गेट 9 balls फॉर श्योर, surety. So worst case, when we take worst cases, we tend to become sure. ठीक है, रैंडम बॉल्स हमने पिक कर लिए और मैं बता रहा हूं किस्मत खराब भी हुई तब भी 8-8 सबकी आ गई, 9 भी नहीं आई। चलो, perfect. This was the last question for today, and I think you enjoyed the session a lot because I also enjoyed it. Reasoning proper. देखो छोटी छोटी पजल से करते 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 we move towards something, I won't say very difficult, but very simple and very thoughtful puzzles. And these puzzles were a gateway to how to think about logic. So this is where this is the prerequisite towards logical reasoning, data interpretation of a cat. All right. So that is where we start at, and I'm sure that you guys will revise it in case you don't understand it and try to solve some more simple puzzles step by step, and I'm sure that we all will be winners. All right. Thanks everyone. I'll see you again. Priti, no problem. You get 8 black. The moment you pick the last one, you might get 9 black. 9 black. Satvik does it. I'll just check it once. If you are sure about it, I'll just check it and get back to you. All right, Satvik. जब फिर क्यूए की लाइव क्लास इसलिए नहीं है कि बैच वन को थोड़ा सा ब्रेक दिया था, पीपल वर आस्किंग फॉर सम ब्रेक बिकॉज अरिथमेटिक वाज ओवर, देन विल स्टार्ट विद अलजेब्रा और पीएनसी. Sudoku Rashi, you solve it on your own and put in the comments. Yes, Satvik, in the group, add me there, Darya. Even I'll check it out once. Probably, that's a possibility. I'll just check it. Mitra, daily Sudoku, yeah, for the first 2 months you can solve daily Sudoku. After that, no, because there will be a lot of course to cover. Dharya, my number, you can get it anywhere. Just look me up anywhere on the internet and you'll get the number. Yeah, Vishal, I teach LRDI. I also teach quant, some parts of it, and I also teach VRC. I teach all of them depending on how much available I am for a particular day. But yeah, LRDI totally taken by me. Some parts of quant, some parts of VRC. But there are 5 to 6 faculty members, who will be doing things. Yeah, Dharya, you can do that. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. See you in the next session. और जाने से पहले ये भी बोल दो एक बार, how is the Josh now? Priti, you can just, revise it once. You'll get it. Yeah, Sharanya. The class has ended. Vipul, uske answers you can put in the comments of this YouTube session only. I'll get back to it tomorrow. Great. Bye-bye, everyone. Rishabh, you can just check it out with the support group, support staff.